Congratulations. When Essex won the toss, was that quite a welcome result that they put you in?
Yeah, I think so. We've been quite, obviously the wickets at the moment are outstanding, and given the unique or bizarre English weather that we're getting, can't complain. But yeah, pitches have been really good. So actually it's been quite difficult to defend on some grounds at times. So we've been pretty 50-50 at most tosses. Weren't quite sure what we wanted, but we were pretty happy to be put in, to be honest. I think with the way the wickets are playing now, we know as a squad that you've got to do both disciplines really well, either way, if you want to win the game of cricket. So we're pretty happy with that result.
And 2 early wickets lost, you were third in. What were your thoughts when you were walking in?
Yeah, I think just to try and rebuild. Obviously, Ella McCacken was going really well, and she's having a great season so far. And looked really calm at the crease. So it was sort of, keen to actually have some time in the middle, to be honest, to get out there and bat with Ella. Put a partnership together with her, and then obviously Ree was phenomenal when she came in, took the scoring rate over nicely, and kept the scoreboard flowing.
Your fourth List A 100 and the first in Hampshire colours. What did that mean to you and the team?
It was really special, actually. I think I've been frustrated with a few of my innings in the past that I've got a few sort of 70s, 80s and not converted to three figures. So I think in the way we went about setting a total today, obviously chuffed to bits to get us to a competitive score, but also to finally get to three figures again, because it's been a while.
And 273, what were the discussions coming into field at half time?
Yeah, again, look, we knew it was a good wicket, so we knew we'd have to bowl well, but I think the way we've been bowling this year and the amount of depth we've got in our spin department in particular, we were confident that we could defend that, but equally we knew not to be complacent, set high standards with our fielding, which I think we've been exceptional at as a squad so far this season, and to sort of give them nothing. And I think everyone held their nerves so well today, because they were cruising quite comfortably for a large portion of that game. But it just goes to show, if you can sort of keep going at them, bowlers stay patient, stay clinical, wickets at the end there can sort of, you can crumble in a chase.
Yeah, you mentioned about them cruising quite comfortably. It took a while to dispatch Scrivens. Was that, would you say, a key wicket when she went?
Been on the receiving end of far too many Scrivens runs. She's a good mate of mine, so I'll let her off. But yeah, I think, getting to three figures, it's always, as a batter, I know that naturally your instinct is to kind of relax or kick on a bit. So part of me was thinking, I hope she tries to kick on a little bit here, because she might give us an in, because she obviously batted outstandingly in that knock and was navigating the run chase so well. So yeah, I think getting that wicket was crucial in that. It then sort of had two new batters at the crease, allowed our bowlers to ramp the pressure up again, and put both ends under pressure instead of one.
And Lindsay Smith took 4 huge wickets. That must be a massive achievement for her.
Yeah, Lindsay honestly has just been outstanding. I think, she's really matured in the last couple of years in terms of the knowledge of her own game, and she tries to keep it relatively simple, but she just puts it on a shoestring. She doesn't miss those stumps, and she's so clinical, and she always sort of bowls the tough overs for the team. And yeah, she's been a real sort of workhorse for us, so I'm really chuffed for her today.
And you mentioned about that flurry of wickets. They lost 4 wickets in 24 runs. At that point, did you think you had the game?
I mean, it was hard to switch off probably until going into the last couple, but what we've been so lucky at is our depth again. Like, depth in our bowling lineup is quite something at the moment. And when you know that you've still got overs from Freya Davis and Lauren Bell in the locker, and obviously Charlie Knott, who bowled outstandingly as well, we didn't even utilise half of their overs at times. So I think we were pretty confident, but equally you just can't get complacent these days, because teams have got so much more depth in their squads, and they're pretty willing to keep coming hard at you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, that's great.